down here at the St. Mary's Railroad Museum and Model Railroad Club. What we got going on here, a little update for you. It's been a while since we did a video update, so that's what we're doing. As y'all saw last time, this is our museum area. We decided to go with, this is going to be the St. Mary's Mini Railroad Museum. So what we got here is some wooden slatting, okay, because as the people walk between the tracks, they need a place to walk so they're not walking over the grass. So this is temporary. This will all be painted. And again, we're just putting this down to see how it looks. Looks pretty good. All right, the boys did this, some weathering on the old freight cars, and put some graffiti stickers on there. We got one on the caboose. And I'll make it look a little realistic. So, you ever seen a perfectly brand new train car in the yard? No, you haven't. So again, we got our vagrants over here working out. Somehow their flat car got moved into the big semi crane must have done that. We got some grass growing here, and this gives the effect of the old abandoned track. Big old grass growing through there. And again, we got, and here's the car with the Chicanos. They're hanging out. And so we're working here. And then we come over here. We've got multiple cactuses. I guess you'd say cacti going on there. It's like, what do you call a herd of moose? Moosin? More moose? Moosin? So got the cactuses here. Got our grade a little bit more leveled. Mike's working with the painting here, trying to come up with a good color. And the track's going to come out, go across over here. We're going to build a little wooden slat bridge and come over here and across the Canadian area. This is the spackle we put down so that the styrofoam can be painted. And Dylan wanted a Route 66 road to support the TP Hotel we have here. So yesterday, Greg took this down to the base. We took away the turfing. You have to take it down in order to get the, if you're going to make the road out of plaster, you get it to set on the bare platform. So we did that, and this is a simulation of Route 66 coming in. Over here will be a parking lot to support the train station. So you'll probably come across like this and out and into the backdrop. Speaking of backdrop, Dylan loves this. Dylan's a big Star Trek fan, so we got this for Dylan. And Starship Enterprise, flying through the El Chico Pass. And he wanted me to get some Star Wars stuff, so we got some Star Wars stuff to go under here. So he'll like that. So this is Choo Choo Charlie over here, right? This is Rhonda's boyfriend. She's been hanging out with this guy. There's another video of her. Ow! There's another video of her and this guy doing something. Holy crap! I love you, Rhonda. She's giving me the finger right now. Oh, there's the tape I was looking for. Okay, this area probably looks the messiest, but it's going to look the best when it's done, all right? Again, our scenery guy, y'all know Mikey, all right? He's responsible for all this great-looking scenery. So what he's got here is a plaster mountain. We gave him, the empty canvas and said, what can you do? And he's working, boy. This is going to be the little Canadian River. Already we're going to pour that, but we've already got a little whale and a porpoise, starfish, and there's an orca whale over there, Free Willy, yeah, yeehaw. So he's making this mountain out of plaster. Need a little more plaster. And he's going to paint it out, trusseling here. Train's going to come over, so good things on that. That's going to be the Canadian area. And again, in the backdrop here, Greg painted all this black in the back, so it's a little less noticeable. We'll have that cleaned out. As you notice, the riser, I painted that black yesterday, so you don't see it as much. It was white styrofoam. As the upper level of the train goes through the desert and across the mountains of Canada, we figured we'd bring it through the back so that we didn't have to come through Folkestone and bring it down to ground level. So we're just keeping it elevated through the back. And that track's all ready to go. It's already hooked up and fully operational. So we just have to connect it through. Again, Folkestone, nothing new until you get over here. You see some old grass growing through this old abandoned track. Give it a little more detail, a little more pop. And some grass growing through the center, you got to keep the area up. The people in Folkestone have been slacking. You got this little wooden bridge that comes out to this dock. This is made out of toothpicks. I did that. Took a lot of time, but look how good it looks. Detail. All right. Look, we found Nemo. He's here. I went ahead and poured the water in here. You know, we got to get this done, so I figured what the hell. And we got a little Ray hanging out there. Not Ray from Star Wars, but a little Ray. Rhonda picked this out today. A little gator, right? That's for Crosstown Hobo. Go Gators. Got a little gator hanging out. Got a shark in the St. Mary's River. And over here is Dr. Nemo's submarine, the Nautilus, right? He's hanging out in there up to no good. And again, Mikey painted that. That's a resin mold there, and he painted that. Up here we got a turtle just busting out of his little egg there. So that's pretty incredible. All right, again, what do you call it? We got turtle, shark, Dr. Nemo's submarine, big old Finding Nemo under the bridge there, and a little Ray, and the gator. And which brings us back over to here in our little Atlanta area. Woo, yeah. Okay, so let's go over here to the HO. Again, Ronald's polishing the cannonball on this thing. We had a little bit of leftover crabgrass, so we put it here on our other abandoned track to make it, you know, you got grass growing pretty high over here, you know, because they don't use this track anymore. It's old and abandoned. And we had a signal bridge, so what we did here, we took some little stones and put them up on here because we didn't have any actual signals to go on the bridge. You know, we got these sharp little block signals, but we were going to take these off, but we figured leave them intact. And today we glued these on here, so you got green and red here, and you've got green and red on the other side. Rhonda, come around and take a picture of that.